Is this what I think it is, Mom?
Now I know you didn't get any Lego yet, but I think this final present is going to turn that frown upside down.
Thank you, Mom. You're the best.
There, I know you like those flying ships, so I got you this one. It kind of looks like the one you already have.
Mom, well, thank you. But I already have this, actually.
Oh, well, you can just build it again, honey.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's because I have like this exact same set.
I mean, you know, two things are always better than one. I mean, I had you and then your brother. Okay, not the best example, but most of the time, two things are better than one.
I mean, honestly, I'm just not that pumped about this.
What do you mean? I mean, you've always wanted what would you call it? A little flying army.
It's called a fleet, Mom. Army of ships is.
Ships.
Yes.
You can add that to your little you can fly both of those around.
Well, this particular ship is like Obi-Wan Kenobi's starfighter. You know, it says it right here. You know, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi starfighter. You know, there's only one Obi-Wan Kenobi, so we don't need like two. You know, so I mean, this isn't really something you wouldn't see two of these in a space battle.
Now you're starting to sound like a little ungrateful bastard. Yes, you are.
No. I mean, it's great. You know, it's cool. It's just I kind of wanted, you know, the UCS Venator.
Did I and your father teach you to be ungrateful like that? Now I didn't have to get you Lego, now did I? So you're gonna enjoy that. Yeah, because that's what we raised you to be.
Mom, I'm not saying that I'm ungrateful. It's just
Jimmy, please.
I'm just a little disappointed. You know, I was looking forward to Lego for Christmas.
Jimmy. Well, you know, we're not returning it. Okay, it's just too much work, honey. So you're just gonna have to find something else to do with it, and be thankful. So have a merry, spectacular, fantabulous Christmas, okay, honey? And you go build your Lego now, okay? There we go. Okay, Mama needs her aspirin.
Look, I'm sure this has happened to you before. But let me just start by saying, it's not your mom's fault. Hi everyone, I'm Sawyer Studios, and I'm going to be showing all of you what you can do with unwanted Lego sets. So getting a repeat of a Lego set is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it's actually really good. It's actually what we want. For example, battle packs, you are meant to get multiple of these. Well, I mean, you're supposed to, unless the battle pack is stupid, like the Jedi and Clones one that we got. I mean, who needs an army of Kiadi-Mundis and Verisophies? I don't know why Lego. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. 99% of battle packs that do not have named figures in them are meant to be bought in multiple times to build your army, hence the battle pack. But what happens if your sweet old grandma gets you a set, you know, she's trying to be nice, she's like, oh, I know that they're into Lego, they like Star Wars, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb and get them a Star Wars Lego set. And she, you know, grandma doesn't know any better, who knows, she like walks into Walmart, just maybe looks at the clearance aisles, like, oh, this is a Lego set, and it's also Star Wars, I'll just get them this is in my budget, there we go. You know, grandma doesn't know. that if you have one of these, you don't need a second one. Let's explore some avenues of what you can use these sets for without selling them, because, you asking for a gift receipt or selling them, that's gonna hurt grandma's feelings. And you don't want to hurt grandma's feelings because she brought your mom/dad into the world, and your mom/dad brought you into the world. That's actually a lie. No, your mom brought you into the dad. I mean, he did some heavy lifting at the very beginning, but as far as, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's say you already have one. The proper reaction is to say thank you. And now let's explore what you can actually do with these. So first off, this set is a great example in my opinion, because not all of these figures are necessarily figures that you can't have repeats of. Sure, these are all name brand figures, but there's a difference between named figures and named figures. Like, if you look at this Kaminoan, if you didn't read it on the box, you wouldn't know it's Conway. If you just saw this Kaminoan figure, you would probably assume almost immediately that it's just a generic Kaminoan. And I mean, let's be honest, LEGO could have so easily just written Kaminoan instead of giving it a specific character name, and we would have not known the difference. So for anyone who wants, to, I don't know, do a Kaminoan mock, or make some video, or make some sort of scene setup with a bunch of Kaminoans on Camino or something like that, or like a little cloning factory, then having multiple of these figures is actually a positive. Now let's go into Obi-Wan and R4P17. Astromechs, once again, pretty standard. The Republic, their colors are red, so obviously they'll probably have a lot of red droids. It makes a little bit of sense. So if you're, once again, making a mock, doing like a display or something, you're gonna have a lot of droids that probably have red decals for the Republic. That's okay. Not everyone's gonna know, oh, that's R4P17. But wait, that one's also R4P17. Why the heck do you have two R4P17s? First of all, there was too many numbers said in that sentence. And if I know anything, because I'm Asian, about math, the average person does not calculate or compute that many numbers on a daily basis, and they will not care. So, Obi-Wan Kenobi, what can we do? Well, first, you have a lightsaber. Lightsabers can be used for anything. You can also mix and match torso pieces and face pieces. What I love to do when I was a kid is make up my own characters on my own adventures. What you could easily do is keep this Jedi robe outfit that you have for Kenobi, and then maybe replace the head with someone else and make up your own Jedi Knight. And that's what I love about LEGO and how it's so interchangeable with the heads, the legs, torso, etc., hands, is that, I mean, you can literally, that's what LEGO's meant to be, to take apart, to put together, for you to make your own creation. Now we get to the Starfighter. First off, if a set has stickers, which this set does, I would highly suggest not putting the stickers on the pieces. As someone who mock builds, I like to use a lot of pieces that I get from sets for my mocks. I talk about this in one of my mock video of how to start mock building. Instead of having to buy pieces from off-brand stores or sites or from Pick-a-Brick, you just take apart sets you already have and use those pieces. So when I get a repeat set, what I like to do is I just like to take all these pieces and organize them in the bins correctly, and don't apply the stickers. You're going to want to use these for hypothetically custom builds or mocks or whatever, and you're not going to want to have to fit in a sticker piece or have a sticker ruin a piece if you want to use that piece for something else. So actually, I have a whole drawer of sticker sheets that I just have never used because I have repeats of stuff. And even with battle packs, like with the 501st battle pack, I stopped putting stickers on the ATRT Walker and the Bark Speeder Bike a long time ago. Those sticker sheets are most of those sets that I have are just blank ATRTs and Bark Speeders, because I'm well aware that I'm going to use those pieces more so for mocks than to have an army of oversized ATRT Walkers and an army of Bark Speeders. So same thing with this. I probably wouldn't, if I did want to build it just for fun, because building Lego is fun to do even if it's a repeat, I would probably build it and just not put the stickers on, and then after I'm done, take it apart and separate the pieces out and use them for mocks, because there are some cool pieces in the set, such as the windshield piece. I mean, there are some bigger red and white pieces here as well, which you can use for, let's say you want to make your own Obi-Wan Kenobi Jedi Starfighter, or not Obi-Wan Kenobi, but let's say whoever the Jedi you make, let's say they have a different Jedi Starfighter and that it's a different design and shape and whatever, and you can add pieces. So, I mean, that's one thing you can do when you have a set that's repeat. Another thing you can do is you can sell the minifigs. So let's say, you know, they're all name brand and your imagination will not allow you to see these as different people, and it annoys you that you have repeats. You can just sell them. People are going to want this Kaminoan minifigure and just this Kaminoan minifigure. You can go on Whatnot and all that stuff, you know, sell these separately. You can even save these in like plastic bags and stuff and sell them later on a couple years from now and get even more money guaranteed for this Kaminoan figure, because I don't know if LEGO is really going to come out with another set that has this. If they do, it's going to be in the Bad Batch, but I mean, I can't tell the future. You might ask, Nathan, what's the difference between just leaving this sealed, keeping it around for like a couple years, and just selling this later on? That is still an option. You can keep this baby sealed, not use it, and then sell it later on. It's just you're not gonna want to sell this now. You know, if it's an unwanted set, I know you're gonna want like the instant money gratification. You're gonna want to hold on to any set that's, you know, a repeat, because more times than not, they will go up in at least a little bit of price. And also, since you're saving these pieces for future mocks and you have a sticker sheet, now you have the creativity to maybe apply those stickers to different pieces. And once again, if you get a set such as this, it's like the same thing. Most of these, like 5 out of the 6 figures in this set, are battle pack-esque. You should want repeats to build your clone and or droid army. The only figure that isn't really something that you can really build multiple of is Mace Windu, because it's a named figure. However, you can, once again, just like I said in this set, do a couple things. You can sell this figure separately for a little bit of money on eBay or whatever that you're selling it on, whatever platform, or you can like replace the head with something else and make it a whole new character. And pretty much what I'm going to do with this Republic Fighter tank, probably not going to build it. If I do, once again, not applying the stickers, keeping that separate, keeping the sticker sheet for anything later. And you know, sometimes the stickers give you some good, like good decals for like future stuff. I mean, any Republic insignias would be cool to place on maybe some of your own custom builds if you want a Republic insignia on the side of something. So that's good. And I'm just gonna scrap this for pieces, essentially. I mean, if you're also into the LEGO YouTube realm, people love alternate builds. I mean, like, I've done a lot of alternate builds on the channel, so something that will get your creative juices going is figuring out what can I build with just these pieces, and it becomes a whole new different type of fun. So you don't have to worry anymore about, oh, well, I want to try an alternate build, but I don't want to have to take apart my other Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. But guess what? You don't have to, because now you got a second one. Let's just say that your sweet grandma also goes out and doesn't know that you exclusively collect LEGO Star Wars and gets you a fun little LEGO architecture set. This is what I'd say. I'd say broaden your horizons, because you won't know if you like something unless you try it. So if you've never gotten LEGO architecture, if LEGO architecture has never wowed you, I mean, it's free because it was given to you. You might as well just build it and have fun. On the off chance that it's not fun, once again, you can always scrap things for parts, and you can always learn stuff from getting sets that are just from other series, because, you know, every LEGO designer is assigned to a different series or whatnot, different theme, you know, LEGO theme, and they don't always stay there. But each LEGO designer has like different methods of how they go about building LEGO. I mean, each LEGO build is a little bit differently, approached differently. And so if you're into mock building, I mean, like being forced to build stuff outside of your theme that you usually like to build, you're probably going to come across some unique building techniques that you've never seen in a LEGO set, that you've never thought of. There'll be some new cool pieces as well, just like a fresh perspective, starting new. Those are a couple of ideas of what you can do with your LEGO sets besides asking for a gift receipt and returning it and perhaps maybe offending someone in your family. Hello everyone, thank you for watching. This is Service Studios. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you got any LEGO that you weren't necessarily expecting or have multiples of in the comment section. Let me know what you're planning on using it for, or what you have planned on using it for. Past tense words that I should have said which didn't come out of my mouth properly. See you all in the next video. Peace out.